Farm Guy here, and this is the FH16 6x4 plus PALFINGER Epsilon M12Z by Stefan, Maurus, FT, MadMax on Farming Simulator 25. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Zalunka for this look at and test of this new semi-truck, and as you can see, it includes a crane attachment, so it's for log loading. So first of all, 16.35 megabytes to download, 25 slots on console. So even though we've seen some mods that are quite low on the slot count, this one is fairly high compared to some others that we've seen. So where do we find it? Under vehicles, all the way up. They're all here now. And trucks, vehicles and trucks. And if we go down to the bottom, there it is. And then you know it's a mod because it has mod in the title there. So $182,000 to purchase. 600 to 780 horsepower, power shift transmission, 450 liters of fuel, 55 mile per hour top speed, 12.3 tons. So, and this is all that comes with it. If we go down to our mods and DLCs, here we see there, that's it. That's the only thing that comes with this mod pack. So, you know, that's how you can know if there's anything else extra comes with mods. But anyways, let's go back in here. And we have several options. So the first option is the Globetrotter XL or a sleeper. Now, if you pick the sleeper, you will the safety frame option will no longer be there. So we're going to leave it with the Globetrotter XL. If you go with the sleeper, it doesn't cost you any extra, but if you go with the Globetrotter option, it's $5,000. Engines, we have the 600 horsepower, we have 700 horsepower, 780, and then back to 600. So $50,000 for the 780. Aero parts, yes or no? If you don't want them on there, you can save yourself $7,000. Front guard, we have none. We have design 1 with lights, design 2, or design 3 with lights on the lower part, or none. So let's go with design 1. Actually, design 2. Safety frame, that will add, if you can see there at the top, just a little frame there with the beacons. So we have design 2, or 1, design 2 with lights. We'll talk about the lights in a minute. And design 3 with extra decorative horns, shall we call it. Mud flaps at the back. We have the Volvo. We have none. We have warning signs, or back to the Volvo. We'll leave it on Volvo. Mirrors. Mirror design affects this corner here. So we have all of them. Design 1, we have design 2, which only has the front mirror. And design 3, it has a side mirror, or none. So there you go. See them appearing and disappearing. Those are the mirrors. Front mounting. Yes or no. And that actually is the, as far as I can tell, it's only these mirror headlight protection. Main color. So main color, you press triangle to change the main color. We have several custom colors. We have Volvo red, very nice. Volvo green, nice again. Volvo yellow, again, no charge for color change, which is really nice to see right off the bat. We have gray, and then we have the Giant's palette of colors, or the standard palette, and no charge to make it pink either. That looks really good. Moving on down, We have grill color. Again, we can choose whatever. We have the base, or sorry, custom colors, and that's going to change the grill color there. Let's make it yellow so we can see it. No charge for that. Design color, we have chrome or black. That actually changes the front grille. As far as I can tell, just the front grille. Rim color, we have chrome, we have silver, white, or black. No charge for that either. And a license plate, which I have customized. License plate, again, you can have type 2 or type 1. Front and back only, no plate. This is going to be standard for all your license plate options typically. All right, so here we are. Let's get our help window on. There we go. All right. So let's hop in and start it up. There's our beacons, by the way. Sound is awesome. All right. We have, we'll talk about the crane in a moment, but let's go through the lights. Well, let's turn the lights on, and as you can see, we have headlights, crane light, there's a light on the crane, and that's it. For some reason, these top lights, accessory lights, do not come on. The bottom lights, the grill lights do. So I'm not sure if that's something that got missed or what, I don't know. All right. We've shown the beacons already. Signals left and right. Some nice LED lights, reverse lights, brake lights. All right. And that's, well, horn. It's a horn. Kind of wimpy in my personal opinion. The horn's kind of wimpy. However, that who uses horn? All right, let's talk about the crane. Now, views. We have inside view. Here's the inside of the truck. We see our signal is on there. We have light indicators. Yeah, everything looks good in here. Very nice. Sunroof. All right, mirrors. So we can't adjust the mirrors or anything like that. It is what it is. Here is our crane view, and then we have our outside view again. All right, so let's talk about the crane. L1 and X. And L1 and X will unfold your crane. Now this is a logging setup, as you would imagine. You would have some kind of logging trailer on there, or whatsoever. Once it is unfolded, your crane controls will now appear under your L1, R1, L1, R1. L1, everything is pretty. I have simple crane controls on. So if you have, if you play on PC or another device other than console, these might be different depending on how you have set your controls. We have up and down. R1 is up and down. L1 and right stick left and right and extend. And L1 and R1 swivels and up and down, grabs and opens. Pretty simple stuff here. And when you are done, all you need to do is L1 and X. No matter what position the crane is in, it will self-fold. Oh yes, and of course here is your, hold on, let's unfold it and show you the the crane view. There we go. So this is you sitting in the crane itself. Not a bad view, actually. But anyways, there we go. Okay, so I have a little test. The test on them, I do not have a big hill or anything to test these on yet until we get a map that has those kind of testing ground like that. However, I'd have set up a flat deck here with a big piece of equipment on it. So let's go ahead and attach that and take it for a little ride, shall we? One thing I noticed right away is quite powerful. I have the big engine in this one, and so as you can see, we get up and go in a pretty big hurry, even though we have a fair bit of weight on the back. Now, those of you like traveling in cab, I do have the setting where the seat, we have seat suspension, so as the vehicle bounces around, it kind of steadies the camera. But I don't much like working in cab. Let's go this way. Oh, still learning. Looks like the turning ability. Yeah, still learning how to drive in Farm Sim 25. So this is not my driving skill is not representative of mod performance necessarily. Yeah, it seems to operate quite nicely. I haven't tried many of the other trucks. As a matter of fact, this is the first truck I've tried, so I don't have anything to compare it to necessarily. But one thing I did notice is that the brakes, yeah, that front end, when you're braking hard, that front end does not, we got a lot of weight on the back, so be cautious of that. That might be indicative of all the trucks. However, we see max speed down in the bottom right hand corner is 90 miles per hour. Well, that is not true. 56 miles per hour is actually the top speed of this vehicle. We will show you that in a moment, but I want to go traipsing through this this field. Oh yeah, look at that. It is bogging down in this field. That's cool. Now, one thing I did notice, or didn't notice, was any tire options. We literally have no tire options on this truck. It is highway tires only you get with this truck. So if you're planning on using this in fields or whatever, or if it gets wet or muddy, that might become a bit of an issue. So just be aware of that. All right, let's get rid of this trailer and go for a ride. Now, without pulling the trailer, it zips across this field pretty quickly, so weight does definitely impact traction and how much you sink into the ground and so forth. So we have ground deformation, also various traction surfaces depending on wet or dry, etc., etc. But notice top speed 56 miles per hour. Woo! Of course, how sensitive you have your settings is also going to determine how touchy a vehicle is when traveling at speed. But I think it needs just a little bit of an update to adjust that top speed. You set your, let's set our cruise control. Cruise control still works. L1 and R1 and circle will set your cruise control. You just have to press your brake to disengage it. But it is a nice first semi-truck mod. You can use it as a regular semi-truck if you like, as an option. But there you go. I think that's about it. There we go. Our first semi-truck mod, and yes, the sorry, I'm used to putting on my light now. The flashlight stays out there unless you get in a truck or a vehicle. But anyways, there's the FH16 6x4 plus PALFINGER Epsilon M12Z by Stefan, Maurus, FT MadMax on Farming Simulator 25. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.